everyone, I hope you're doing well in your studies. Today we are back with another topic of a writing section of English, that is diary entry. So today we are going to complete our new topic, that is diary entry, with explanation and with practice questions. So let's begin. First of all, let us have a quick intro of diary entry. We write diary entry in order to comprehend or document, or in order to write what we have felt in the whole day. What are our feelings, what are our learnings, what all we have done in our day. So now quickly let's go to our next point, that is points to keep in mind while writing your diary entry in your exam. First of all thing is your format. Write correct format. Correct format helps you in scoring at least 1 to 2 marks easily. Correct format helps you in maintaining your diary rightly. The next is emotional expression. It means you have to describe what you felt, how you felt about the something which you have happened to you, or you've been somewhere outside. So how do you feel? Then our third point is detail. Not You're not supposed to give a very deep details of every incident, but a quick detail of every incident. Like you go went somewhere, so you have to give like how was the scenery over there, how's the weather over there, so a bit detail, a personal reflection. So as I told you, you have to write what was your learning, what was your experience from the same. Now your language and tone. Basically when we write diary entry, we use informal language, but that doesn't mean, because we are writing as a perspective of exam, you have to use not properly informal but yes semi informal language. So you have to keep in your mind that you are writing with the point of view of exam. Now, next is grammar and spelling. Again, as I was saying, that you are writing with the perspective of exam, so it's very important to you to pay attention on your grammar, punctuation, spellings, and all those topics. Now, next is length. You have to stick to the word limit. The word limit is max to max 100 or 150, so you have to stick to that word limit. If there's a word limit of 100 to 150, you can write it in one whole page. If you're writing in two whole pages, that doesn't make any sense. Now, order. Make sure you write your diary entry in a proper order, which makes the examiner stay attracted, stay attached, builds a bit of in interestingness in your diary entry. Now, next is honesty. Be honest to your diary, right? What if you, because every time when you got diary entry questions, it's not compulsion that you have felt that thing earlier. So you have to imagine if you would be at that place, if you would have went there, if something had happened to you. So what would be your thinking? What would be your thoughts, feelings at that time? Now, last is a closure. So you have to end your diary entry with a brief summary and reflection of the day. You can include any of the thoughts of or plans of the future too. Now, let's go to our main point, that is format. So as I told you, format helps you in scoring easy 1 or 2 marks. So remember, what if you're not understanding the question easily and you are like what to write, or you have lack of time, just remember you have to write all the details or to write the format correctly. Okay, so first of all is date. Make sure you use this comma at the right place. Now, something you have to keep in your mind, common mistakes which people attempt. That is, when you're writing the month, you have to write the fully, like September, not your like SCP step. No. Same with the day. No, you have to write fully. MONDY Monday, not MON or THU Thursday. No. Now next you have to write time. Here the timing is wrong. I apologize for it. So you will write diary entry. You can also write this, but basically what we do is we write diary entry at the end of a day at night. So usually you can write the time of like 9, or you can just have the time of 10. So at make sure you are writing your diary at night. Mostly we write it. Okay. Now next is a dear diary. After dear diary, we are having our comma, this, then we have a body, name, and signature. Signature is an optional one. Ask your teacher if you have to write it right. The teachers say no, you don't have to write it. You don't do your signatures. Okay, let's move forward. Now, examples to understand it a bit more easily or better in a better way. So our first example is this. So this is your question. Just a second. Your question says, imagine you're a student. So the brief summary of this question is you went to a competition and which English. So what you have read, you date, venue, type of competition. So many other times you have provided these hints which will help you a lot. So if I write diary entry of this, okay. So this would be my daily entry. Like today, I took in part of in the school competition held, and this. So when you write this, you have to take a bit of time. If you're taking maximum 3 to 4 minutes or 5 minutes to thinking of it, it's okay. But you have not done this writing section. You have a lot more questions. So what if I give you some lines which you can use in any diary entry question? Yes, you heard it right. So this is what the best part is. Some common lines that you can use in every diary entry question. So let's starting from the start. So if you're starting your diary entry, make it interactive, interesting since starting. Use nice words like this one. Documenting the journey of the day I would like to share. Then further what your experience, what was the thing. Okay. So this means you are writing your journey. You are writing your day's journey. What happened today, what you felt, what were your experiences, etc. Now, if something very happy happened, like you're very, very happy, so what you can write is, my joy knows no bounds today. But, like, my happiness has no limits. This is a very common line. If you're having problem remembering these lines, this is a line you must remember. That is, today was the best or the worst day of my life, or today I had the worst or the best experience of my life. Okay, so best is for like you have a very good experience, worst or you have a very, very bad experience. Now, another line that is I can't stop thinking about is something like deep, is something like sad. So you can write like I can't stop thinking about what happened today, and so on and so forth. Now, today is a day filled with, you can try to experience what happened, your feelings. You can start like these with these all sentences. Now to end, how you can end it. Now we have made a starting very nice. Now we are giving a bit details of everything what you felt, our feelings, our expectations, and everything. Now, how we'll end it. So these are some few lines you can learn, you can remember. Like, I will never forget this memorable day of my life. Something very memorable happened. You went somewhere out. You went to a competition, which was our last question. So you can write like it was very memorable. So I'll never forget this memorable day of my life. Now another like at the like after writing this, you can add this line too. Like good night, diary. Until we met next time, or until we met again. Now our next line is let's see what tomorrow brings. This is another very interesting, very attractive line, like this one. Then the next line is that's all for now, diary. This is what you can write. And you can use dear diary even here too, like here after good night diary, or here that's all for now, dear diary. You can use. Now it's time for me to go to the bed. This is also an line you can write at the ending of your diary entry. This one more line we write usually, that is, now I would like to keep my pen down. It is also an interesting line. So you attractive line, so you can write it. Now let's move further. Now there's another example. So read the question, hold the video, and write it. Try to write the answer of this question, and then I'll show what I have written. Now, I hope you have written your diary entry, your thoughts on your paper. Now, the question was saying that you have lost your beloved pet, was your loyal companion for many years. So it would be really very sad experience. Of course, indeed, it would be a very sad experience, very sad Even the thought would be very sad. So let's see what I have written. This is what I thought, this is what I have written. Your answers may vary, or your answer will definitely vary, because everyone has different perspective, different thinking process about everything. So format a must. Write this format like very, at least write the format. Now today is a day filled with, as we talked in our last slide, we can write such lines. So let's see what all lines we can write here. No, okay, this line we can write here. This is a sorrow one, sad one. So here what we can write is, today was the worst day of my life. We can write it because this is not was the good thing. Okay, today was a day filled with sorrow, unbearable sorrow. We have written that line. Now, to now let's move forward. Yes, so here we go. So today was a day filled with unbearable sorrow. I received the heartbreaking news that my dear companion, my loyal, has passed up. Up now, let's just see. I'm coming in a order. Unbearable sorrow. What happened? My dog passed away. Then I'm giving a bit detail. How was it feeling? Like it feels like a piece of my heart has been torn away. Then I'm writing what I'm feeling, like remembering the day when I brought him home. All those things. Here you are giving a brief intro what you are about to write in your today's diary entry. You are writing what happened. Okay. And here's what your ending is. So this is like, nice time for me to go for the bed, as we talked, we discussed that what are the lines you can write at the end. This is what I write at the end of this line, of this diary entry. Now it's time for your homework. You have to write the answer of the questions I'm going to give you now. So your question is, you have to write a diary entry about your recent vacation to a hill station. Include details about your journey, scenery, activities you did, and your overall experience. So sometimes these questions come in your exam because this your summer vacations are going on. Maybe you have been visited the hill station. You're planning to visit a hill station, so you have to write. Now there's a one bonus point, a bonus thing to you is, you have hints. So these are all your hints. What you can write is the date and duration, when you went, how many days you went, like 1, 2, 3, 4, how many days, for 1 week or for 2 days, whatever. Now your mode of transportation, you went from train, car, bus, how did you visit it there. Now where did you visit it? The hill station. Then what things you saw over there? You saw mountains, forests, rivers, etc. Activities you did over there: trekking, sightseeing. Then how was your interaction with other travelers or the local residents? Now how was the weather? Like Delhi is like very hot these days, so how was their weather? Now your personal feeling and impression of the trip, what you learned, or what you learned from their local residents, native peoples. So your thoughts. Now thank you, that's for this topic. We'll be coming soon with another topic. Till then, thank you. Stay learning.